50 Cent. Where Curtis Jackson at? 50 Cent, can you finance my law degree? Beyonce, can you finance my educational law degree? Jay-Z, can you finance? Puffy, can you finance my education? Rihanna, can you finance my educational? Kanye, can you finance my educational? Magic Johnson, I heard you the newest billionaire. Can you finance my? LeBron James, can you finance my Oprah, can you finance my educational law? Bob Johnson, can you finance my educational law degree so I can travel the country fighting cases like this to keep our children from having their lives destroyed unjustifiably and unnecessarily? Who's going to finance my law degree, brothers and sisters? Who's going to finance my law degree, brothers and sisters? Who's going to finance my law degree, brothers and sisters? Tiger Woods, can you finance my law degree, good brother? Serena, can you finance my law degree, good sister? Let me get back to this. Let's continue. Listen to this. The teacher's aide confiscated the Nintendo device. She took it out of his hands. Can I ask y'all a question? Does the teacher's aide job description include snatching objects out of mentally disturbed students' hands? What do y'all think about that? Do you think the job description for the teacher's aide includes snatching devices out of children's hands? What do you think, brothers and sisters? What do you think? Do you think that was part of her job description? Or did she do it because she was a privileged, racist snow bunny who didn't feel she had to respect this black boy? Because after all, he got white foster parents who don't care about him. He's in a school with only 10% black students. I don't have to respect this black boy. He didn't put the game away. I snatched it out of his hand. In other words, I triggered him. Why would you snatch a video game out of the hands of a boy who is 6'6", 270 pounds and diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, oppositional defiant disorder, and intermittent explosive disorder? Why did you snatch the game out of the boy's hand? And I'm willing to bet it's not the first time you did it. I'm willing to bet you did it before. I'm willing to bet he threatened you before. I'm willing to bet you and this black boy have had an ongoing relationship problem that the classroom teacher never dealt with. He got sick and tired of being disrespected. He got sick and tired of being treated like a baby. He was sick and tired of being ignored, targeted, criminalized. You triggered that boy. I am not justifying the attack. I am not justifying the attack. I'm saying you intentionally provoked that young man. You intentionally provoked that young man. You snatched his game. You ran out the class. He ran after you. He decided in his emotionally underdeveloped mind, he decided he wasn't taking this shit no more. Furthermore, Your Honor, I would like to request permission of the court. Furthermore, Your Honor, I would like to request permission of the court. Furthermore, Your Honor, I would like to request permission of the court to interview every student. I want to subpoena every student in that classroom. I want to privately interview every student in that classroom to get their perspective on what happened February 21st inside of the Matanzas High School on the day Malcolm X died. I want to talk to the students because I got a funny feeling that when I talk to his classmates, they're going to give me a different story. See, the media has painted a narrative. The media has painted a narrative. The media has painted a narrative to make the Snow Bunny look like a complete victim and to make Brendan look like a complete predator. Y'all know how the newspapers do when it comes to white women. Y'all know how the newspapers do when it comes to white women. They wrote this story up to make the white woman look like she's an innocent victim, and they wrote the story up to make Brendan look like he's a complete savage. Can I interview the students in that school? I want to interview the students in his class. I bet you they're going to tell me she triggered him. I bet you they're going to tell me she was picking on him. I bet you they're going to tell me that she was disrespecting that boy and treating him less than a human. He got tired of being the slave on the plantation. He got tired of being the slave on the plantation. I'm not justifying the attack. I'm giving the reason for the attack. She participated in the provocation that led to her unfortunate attack. Let's continue. Oh, listen to this. According to the media, this is not me. According to the media, the teacher's aide personally confiscated the Nintendo device. But on the GoFundMe page, somebody put up a GoFundMe page for the teacher's aide that has raised over $100,000. She has a GoFundMe page that has raised more than $100,000. And on the GoFundMe page, she denies ever taking the video game from that boy. Uh-oh. We got a problem, Houston. Did y'all hear what I just said? So I have a question for the teacher's aide. And I know you're recovering right now. I don't want to add no stress to you, young lady. I know you were 57 years old. You were 57 years old when you were attacked. You were not young. I hope all is going to be fine with you. I hope you recover just fine. Because you were a victim, but so was Brendan. But I want to ask you a question, Miss Teacher's Assistant. Why did your GoFundMe say you never took the Nintendo out of his hand? I'm asking you an honest question. Why did your GoFundMe say you never took the video game out of his hand? If you have nothing to hide, if you were a complete innocent party in this situation, why did your GoFundMe say you did not take the video out of his hand when you actually did? Why did y'all lie to your donors on GoFundMe? Why did y'all lie to the donors on GoFundMe? Is that an honest question? Did the lawyer bother to bring that up to the judge? That the teacher's assistant who was attacked by this boy lied on GoFundMe and said she never took the video game out of his hand? Why was that not brought up in court? And if she's lying about that, what else is she lying about? If she's lying about taking a video game, what else is she lying about? What else happened in that classroom before she snatched the video game and ran out the classroom? And I want to go further. Why haven't we seen footage of what happened in the classroom? Why did the media only show us footage of Brendan chasing her and tackling her and unfortunately attacking her? Where is the footage of her taking the video game? Why can't we see how she approached him? Why can't we see the interaction between my client and the teacher's assistant? Why is it okay for us to see him abuse her, but we can't see her abuse him? Why is it okay for us to see him abuse her, but it's not okay for us to see her abuse him? The GoFundMe said, quote, she never took or even mentioned the Nintendo Switch being taken away from the student. Did y'all hear that? The GoFundMe said she never took or even mentioned the Nintendo being taken away. That is a blatant lie. Not only did you mention it, you took it. Why did you lie on GoFundMe? You were 40 years older than that boy. He was 17, you are 57. He was 17, you are 57. Why would a 57-year-old white woman snatch a video game from a disabled child's hand who is 6'6" tall, 270 pounds, because you thought your snow bunny privilege. You thought your snow bunny privilege. You thought your white superiority complex was going to protect you. You triggered that boy. He's emotionally underdeveloped, according to his therapist. According to Brendan's therapist, emotionally, he is not more than 8 to 10 years old. According to his therapist, emotionally, he is not more than 8 to 10 years old. According to his therapist, he is emotionally not more than 8 to 10 years old. Listen to this. Brendan was staying at a group home in Palm Coast, Florida called ECHO, East Coast Habilitation Options. ECHO, East Coast Habilitation Options. The website describes them as a home agency for behaviorally, intellectually challenged children and young adults. The help wanted ad for ECHO says they help children, teens, and adults with autism, intellectual disability, and behavior challenges. Autism, intellectual disabilities, and behavior challenges. Why didn't the school put Brendan in a private school for children with disabilities? The principal of Matanzas got some explaining to do. The special ed director for this school district got some explaining to do. Did you know Florida was #1 for charging black children as adults? Did you know Florida is also #1 for suspending black children out of school? Let me say that again. Florida is #1 for charging black children as adults in America. Florida is #1 suspending black children out of school. Black students in Flagler School District are 39% of all children suspended multiple times, but they are only 16% of the district. Did y'all hear what I just said? Black children in Flagler schools are only 16% of the children, but they are 49% of children who are suspended from school multiple times. Also in the Flagler School District, there are 52 white males in the AP or mentally gifted program. 52 white males in the AP or mentally gifted program. Guess how many black boys in the entire Flagler School District is in a mentally gifted or advanced placement class? Guess. Who want to take a guess? 52 white boys are in mentally gifted or advanced placement. Guess how many black boys in the entire school district of Flagler are in mentally gifted or advanced placement? 1. There's only 1 black boy in the entire school district. There's only 1 black boy in the entire school district who is in a gifted or advanced placement class. Did y'all know that the Southern Poverty Law Center